there! Here are 3 ways you can make your sessions or workshops more interactive and engaging through Poly. Starting off with an icebreaker, the perfect way to ease your participants and keep them engaged. You can create one from here. You can shuffle the questions or take the help of AI to generate one. Or build one from the Poly web app, which allows you tons more of advanced controls. Like you can click on create from here. Here's a template that I've already put together. Add some emojis to make it fun. Select the relevant anonymity and the result setting. And a hack for this is because you wanted to engage your audience in the slides, in your live session and not in Slack, just send it out to yourself so the Poly is available for you for embedding in slides. Next up is building a multiple choice Poly, which you can use as a knowledge check-in between your content slides. This not only keeps the audience engaged, but also gives you an idea around content retention. Now that we've built all these Polys that we wanted, let's head over to your slide deck, whether that's Google Slides or PowerPoint, add the Poly extension, and then from here, let's add the Polys while we're prepping our deck in advance. So maybe this is the icebreaker that I want to add in as part of my initial slides. You can also move them around as well. And the knowledge checkpoint Poly that I want to add in is after module 1. So let's just add in this over here. Of course, you can move around these slides whatever way you prefer. Now that you've prepped up everything in advance, your session day is here and you're in the presentation mode. So let's start off with seeing how this works out in action. So once you have this on the slide, people can scan the QR code, join in, or you can also share the link of the Poly in the chat so people can use this link to respond to the Poly also. And as the responses are coming in real time, the slides are going to get updated in real time as well with the responses. Once you're done with the icebreaker, moving on to the more serious workshops topics, and the point comes in where you want to talk about your first knowledge check-in point to gauge how the familiarity of the audience is with the content that has been shared by you. Again, very similar to what you saw earlier, the responses will get updated on the slides in real time, giving you a sense of the content retention and how your participants are coming along. One really cool thing that you see over here is the Poly logo and these colors. You know, the best thing is that you can customize all of this by heading over to the theme section in your Poly web app. You can select one of these existing themes or build your own theme from scratch depending on the time of the year also. You can see I've put together some of the sample themes. This preview shows you how the Poly is going to look like once it's in Slack. Your session has ended, so now let's wrap this all up with the post-session feedback surveys, which tells you how your session went. You can head over to the template section, select one of the existing templates, totally edit them, customize the questions based on your need or requirement, or use the template as it is. And this can be sent out in Slack to keep the engagement going with the participants even after the session has ended. Hope this helps.